So I wanted to just wing this speech, but I thought maybe I would be too emotional, which is true, and some may think too drunk to remember to say all the things I want to say tonight. We are all here to celebrate the union of Gail and Todd, two of the most wonderful people who are lucky enough to have found each other in this world. Now, I'm not an expert on Todd's wonderfulness, but I am an expert on Gail. Those of you who are blessed to have a sister or a brother know the joy of having a built-in best friend. We don't always appreciate this growing up, but I'm so unbelievably happy today to stand by my sister's side, to offer her an ounce of the support that she has showed me throughout my entire life. The comfort I have being with my sister Gail is so natural and so unexplainable. It comes from the deep internal knowledge that she will always take care of me. Now, before I interject my expertise, I'd like to share some of the opinions of those around her. So when asked for their first association, when I say the name Gail, her closest friends and family responded as follows. Her face, yoga, or really more of her twisting on the ground, laughter, basil, dead leg, she's very smart, selfless, her smile, me too, her smile. Sweet, yes, sweet is my first thought too. Pure. Her devilish laughter when someone gets hurt. Now I can say that Gail does exemplify all of these things and more. She is the brightest and most caring person who leaves an indelible impression on those close to her. I also have a few associations of my own to add. High heels, weird smells coming from the kitchen, repeated viewings of Mary Poppins, 4 is 4, her hilariously high-pitched voice that lasted way longer than for many children. But most of all, sister. All of these things and so much more make up our beloved Gail. And I'm so happy for my sister and for you both. And I'm overjoyed to share in your love and the beautiful life that you've created together. Congratulations to you both on this happiest day.
All right, thank you so much, Leslie. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, big hand for our best man, Mr. Kevin Purdy, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you. I've got this question a lot already today, so by way of introduction, I'm Kevin. I am second in line, then Laura, and together with Todd, we paved the way so Scott could get away with anything he wanted to. Todd, as the older brother, I'd say I always looked up to you, but let's face it, with you going into high school and not even being 5 foot tall, you made it really difficult. But let's be clear, those glasses you wore were so intimidating. Alright, I was told this is a toast and not a roast, so we'll save that for later. There's many things I thought of when I think of you, and one of the first things that comes to my mind is your intelligence. You are absolutely brilliant, and you use that to the betterment of this world every day. But you also, growing up, you were a role model in this intelligence. You pushed yourself and Laura. We got to work so hard that you be the people that are. You did the way hard you walked through work, what you and how hard you never studied what you there. I won't forget. The thing I thought through it. Humor in the second was your close without your waiting for anyone who's ever met. And that but I'm going to share a little song of one of Todd's favorite places. We story a lot of our childhood growing up at our cottage and building that cottage. And that entailed a lot of long weekends of work and caring from our dad to teach us how to do things. And many times we come in at about this time of night, we make a quick dinner, and that's not when the work ended. That's what lights are for. So we would go back up there, and I can remember a particular situation. I was tasked upstairs with wiring the electric for the upstairs bathroom, fan and light. And I spent about a couple hours late one night wiring it backwards. And Dad was okay, but Todd made it right, because Todd's humor would not let that night live down. And that happened so many times in our childhood, of Todd just bringing through. And now Todd has taken so many of those talents taught to us and made his home in Arlington a beautiful place with Gail, and made room for every possible pillow that can be found. And the third thing I want to speak about is your loyalty. You are the first one of us to go outside of New York State and start exploring, never to know that you weren't going to return. But you always remained grounded. The amount of family that's here today is just a testament to who you've stayed. I know, me personally, when I have trouble, you're just a phone call away, and I make that phone call a lot of times, and that advice is so evident. Your loyalty shows through in so many ways. It also shows through in your sports teams. You're a Knicks fan, and you're die-Billboard, Toronto Blue Jays, and Buffalo Bills fan. And they have not been relevant since the 1990s. As we welcome you, Gal, fully welcome your family. Good. I very anointed life. Tell it early on, not all my you just made him. You were the different person, a better person. You're warm, caring, and beautiful heart is exactly what it needs. And then there's your hospitality. I think this is when I knew you were the one. I'd love to visit this beautiful city of DC, and a couple things I know when I come down here. That Todd will have spent the whole week before cleaning the house so it is spotless. And that when he gets stuck at work on a Friday night and I come down from happy hour, Gal is at McPherson Square with bells and whistles on and a couple drinks deep to say hi and greet me.
Always the best for you, Kevin.
Only the best. So, if we could raise our glass as we toast to this married couple and to the work ahead of them to catch up with Laura, Scott, and Kristen. Cheers!